Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Gardener. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. So today we'll be talking about another variety of Graptoveria, which is called as Graptoveria Purple Dream. Now it's an absolutely beautiful succulent, very easy to grow. So if you are a beginner, you can definitely add this in your collection. The succulent is not very stressed right now because of lack of light, but I'll put the image on the screen how it tends to look like when it is completely stressed in sun. So it kind of turns purplish in color, just like the name Purple Dream. So as you can see in the image, it is quite purple in color. So as and when it gets a good amount of light, especially morning direct sunlight for 5 to 6 hours, it starts to turn very purple in color, looks absolutely beautiful. So my plant is going to take a very long time for it to get those stress colors, because right now it is not going to work out that well because it's hardly any sun. Mostly it's very cloudy, due to which the colors are not appearing. It's going to take a while, but you might have got a fair idea by the picture how it tends to look like. Now, as I said, it's an extremely easy to grow succulent. So if you are a beginner, you can definitely add it in your collection. Very less requirements, care requirements, but the basic care requirements have to be given, which is the soil. The soil has to be loose, porous and well draining. You can see my soil. So you have to have a very loose, porous, well draining soil. Also, what tends to dry out much faster. So I'm using a papercrete pot so that if there is any excess moisture, that can be pulled out of the soil, because they do not like the soil to be moist for a long period of time. So ensure that you keep it in mind. As I said, the soil has to be loose, porous and well draining and should dry out fast. Coming to watering, water only when the soil is completely bone dry. Otherwise, the succulent can get overwatered. So if you're not very sure about watering, then check for the lower leaves. They will get wrinkles. That indicates that the succulent is thirsty. Now, talking about light, as I said, if you give it a good amount of morning direct sunlight for 5 to 6 hours after acclimating it, only then the colors will appear really strong. Otherwise, you can even keep it in indirect bright light. It won't be much of an hassle. So now, talking about pest attack, usually this succulent does not get affected with pest. Now, because this belongs to the variety of Graptoveria, it tends to go dormant during the summers, and winter is their growing period. So if you are a person who tends to add any fertilizers, do it during the winters. Do not add any fertilizers during the summers. And also ensure that the soil is not very rich in organic matter, because that again will affect the succulent. So have a very lean nutrient soil which is well draining. That is going to work out really well. Other than that, it's a very simple to grow succulent. If you are a beginner, do add it in your collection. So guys, I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep planting.